Diego's bug eye was officially 6-speed swapped last night, and this morning I'm still in disbelief. I can't believe that it's finally in the car. It was definitely a lot of hard work, but to see his reaction at the end of everything was so priceless. It was so worth it. Now we just gotta wait to get it aligned, and then we can actually get a real feel for the 6-speed. Unfortunately, he can't boost yet because of the new clutch. He has to wait 1,000 miles to actually break it in. But once all that is said and done, dude, it's gonna be so much fun. But anyways, I haven't driven the STI in like 3 days because of the swap, and it's just been sitting here, so it's gonna feel so good to finally hop back in it. I already had a feeling that this was gonna happen. We're dead. I'm gonna guess that my battery is probably bad because both Diego and I let our car sit in the wintertime in the cold, and he had the same issue. He replaced his battery and now his car starts up no problem, and mine's still having this issue every morning. There we go. So today we're gonna be meeting up with Sabas. He's the one with the super clean Evo 8 that we saw at Lake 2O. I'm sure you guys will recognize this car when we meet up with him today. That thing is honestly such a nice car. The engine bay, like the wheels, everything about it is super cool. I don't even think I've actually been in an Evo or even like been in the passenger seat of an Evo and it's driving, so I'm excited. I'm really curious to see what the differences are between Evo and Subis, and I don't know, we're just gonna have some fun today, guys. It's gonna be a good day. So you wanted to meet right here at this Dutch Bros, and I think I see him. Oh my god, that thing is crazy. What's up, bro? God damn, that thing is nasty. We're gonna head over to a better spot where we can actually like park the car and get some cool shots of it. But guys, what do you think of that car? That thing is so sick. It's like I could see the lag and then it's just like goes, dude. So this is Sabas, this is his Evo 8, and he is going to tell us everything that he's done to it, from the exterior to the interior and then under the hood.
So this is my 2005 Mitsubishi Evo MR. I got it about like 3 years ago, so I got it all stock, and what I've done so far with it was like carbon fiber lip, carbon fiber canards. It's got JDM headlights from the Evo 8 now. Bumper.
What's a nose chop?
So like on Evo 8s you usually have a emblem right here, like a that has the Mitsubishi emblem right here. So what a lot of people do, not a lot of people, but I mean for me, I liked it better without it. So I went ahead and got the nose chop, and a shop here did that for me, and he painted the whole front end. I also did the carbon fiber air ducts too while I was there, and got AG wheels, 3-piece. I run the Project Mu brake pads. They're actually great brake pads if you have like white wheels, or if you're trying to not clean your wheels as much.
Oh, really?
I really recommend buying the Project Muse. They're a little bit more expensive than Stop Techs. I think they run about $300 for the full set, which to some people they don't want to spend $300 on brake pads, but I rarely have to actually wipe them down all the time. Like I could go to Reno, friend in Sac, he lives there, the Voltex Evo.
Yeah.
And I'll drive there 2 hours and it don't even look like I drove 2 hours.
Okay.
Like it looked like I probably went down the street. So for people who have white wheels or just get annoyed from cleaning their wheels a lot, I highly recommend getting the Project Muse brake pads. It's also got Chasing J's titanium lug nuts. I don't know if you can see those.
You're a big fan of titanium, huh?
Yep, big fan of titanium. I love it. It's got a JDM rear bumper. It's also got Evo 7 OEM taillights. It's got authentic Voltex Type 5V wing on it. Voltex diffuser. I got a little F1 brake light in the back. Well, for a long time I didn't roll with the wing, and then after a while I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a wing, so just to change it up a bit.
What made you go with Voltex instead of an OEM wing?
I mean, I like the OEM wing. I just didn't have it. I wanted to find an OEM graphite one that I didn't have to paint match to the car. And one of the guys on Instagram, he posted this one up for sale in SoCal, and he posted it for a good price, so I made him an offer, and I went down there and I picked it up. And then I also recently I got the Chasing J's titanium hardware for the wing.
That's sick. You did say it's all ceramic coated, right?
Yeah, so
like
the whole
everything.
car was all ceramic coated about 2 weeks ago. So, I mean, keeps it cleaner, easier to wash in my opinion, and a lot less effort to clean it. It's just like a rear visor. I actually don't see these online anymore. I got this when I first got the car. So, I mean, I just put it on there, just how it looked, and I just left it on. And then obviously the vortex generator, whatever I think they're called. That actually comes stock with MR. A lot of like the GSR models, they don't actually have this, and since this is an MR, it came with it from the factory. So,
what's the difference between MR and GSR? You said, right?
Yeah. So the MR from the factory, they come with better suspension, and they have an aluminum roof, which is a lot lighter roof than the GSR. I mean, it's also a little bit lighter weight comparison, and they also came with a 6-speed. Transmission versus the 5-speed transmission in the GSR. But in the Evo world, you want the 5-speed. I didn't know that when I first bought it. So that's my plan for this winter, is to do a 5-speed swap so I can make more power. I would say it'd be better to do the GSR because mainly people who buy these cars are wanting to make power anyways.
Yeah.
So you might as well just start off with a better platform with the GSR, then try to do the MR and then swap it, because it's just more work. For the interior, it's got auto power 6-point cage. It's all bolt-in cage. It's got the bright fabric headliner there. It's got Chasing J's titanium bezel on the cluster, Vertex side extension signal, Chasing J's titanium quick release nuts right there, or bolts, NRG quick release, NRG short hub, Nardi steering wheel. Even has the Chasing J's titanium nuts for those. Just a Supreme Louis Vuitton inspired shift boot. They only made 100 of these shift knobs when Likewise and Likewise and Stance Nation had a collaboration.
Oh, okay.
So this is the, I don't know, number 38 out of 100. Ride Zeta 3 XL seats. These are authentic seats that my friend sold to me. They're a little bit wider than like your standard Lomax, but I like to be comfortable when I drive my car and not be squeezed in, you know, make it unpleasurable to drive. So for the back, my friend's working on a backseat delete for me. Right now it doesn't have any seats, or at least the back part, but I do plan to make some sort of panel to delete all that and then turn it into carbon fiber later on. But once I get that going, I'll put that in there. The car is also on Airlift Performance 3P.
Did you have your trunk done last time?
Yeah, I did. The only thing I didn't have was the box here.
Okay, that's why it looks different.
So the battery was all exposed. Just a black compressor, seamless tank. I believe the 4-gallon tank on it, and then it's got, you know, the Cusco carbon fiber rear strut with the triangular going downwards. This whole car was pretty much built with me and my friend Blake. He helped me a lot doing the whole entire car from pretty much start to finish, and what I still have left will own it. So the Sheepy built, Sheepy Race forward facing turbo kit. It's on a Precision 6266 ball bearing turbo. Titanium exhaust pipes, all Sheepy. I got the Apex powered GTR cop kit with the titanium plating on there, press-up bolts, titanium hardware on the valve cover, titanium oil cap, titanium. I mean, it's pretty much like all titanium stuff. I mean, I could say that all day. Cooling heat shield here, the radiator cap, the radiator stay. I got the STM reservoirs, the power steering, ACD, and coolant up the front. RK titanium power steering heat shield here and cam sensor shield, because a lot of the people that run like even dump pipes or exhaust hood exits like this, they actually melt that sensor because it doesn't have a shield on it. HK has cam gears, works strut bar, which is actually rare because they don't even make this anymore. Even got Chasing J's titanium strut nuts. So, I mean, just the small little stuff that people don't really see all the time. TN hood dampers, radium fuel rail. I got it back there, radium fuel pressure regulator. I run ID 1050X's, AMS F1 intake, all powder coated wrinkle black. The AMS polished letters on it. It's got a Boomba adapter to an S90 70mm throttle body, titanium STM high cut upper intake intake piping. Look at the welds on that thing. That thing was also quite weight for that. It was actually quite expensive too. Kyle BOV. I run push locks on them, just a little bit, you know, extra cleaner, I guess, instead of running like your basic rubber vacuum hose. TSF half-size radiator. I got tile wastegate 44 MRV on there. More push locks here to the boost controller, VIE turbo shield, even Speed Factory titanium studs on there too on the manifold. Cheapy Race intercooler. See what I was telling you earlier with the Project Mu. Project Mu brake reservoir catcher, I guess, or spillant, whatever you want to call it. Dash 10 open port and a dash 6 open port. That's for cash can. I don't really run an oil cash can because it's actually not messy at all. Some people run a cash can or they'll tell you, oh, it's bad for it or whatever. It don't fucking matter. It doesn't. I run it like this. I don't even have the timing cover for it, and a lot of people will cringe on that probably. I ran that with no cover since I've had the car. I put over 50,000 miles on it with no cover, so it's like people who tell you, oh, it's so dangerous, it's gonna crack, it's gonna do whatever. I can guarantee you it's not. And I daily drove this every day at one point. So
all the work that you guys see on this car, from engine bay to exterior, interior, has all been done by this guy right here. What a beast, dude. How'd you learn everything? Just by doing it? Just by doing it, really. Just looking up research, and then, like I said, my friend Blake had a lot of, he put a lot of work into it as well, you know. So, like I said, he's been there since the beginning, so I mean, couldn't build it without him. Yeah. We built this in the garage. It never went to a shop for, you know, for the turbo kit, for the intake, for the air ride, no nothing. Everything here was done in the garage by me and him. And the only time it's been in a shop was to get it tuned. So, and it works. Like you can ask people. I drove this to San Jose 2 weeks ago, no trailer, and the car works. Like, yeah. If you do it right the first time and you spend the money on the good parts, like you don't have to worry about the car failing on you, breaking down on you all the time. And that's just how it works. You know, you get what you pay for in the end. So I drive this thing every weekend. It never breaks. Never have any problems. Doesn't leak oil. Doesn't leak coolant everywhere. You know, you won't see me on the side of the road every single time I drive it. So we're gonna hop in the Evo and go do some pulls. So right now, as the car currently sits, it just makes like 500 on pump gas, 91 on 22 pounds of boost. And that's mainly just because I have a 6-speed in it still. Once I get a 5-speed, I'll most likely go E85 and shoot for 620, depends on how I feel. What made you go hood dump instead of rear exit? Nobody had it. And for the people that don't know, it's totally legal here.
You can have a hood exit and the cops don't care. I've actually been pulled over, not pulled over, but cops stopped and talked to me over it, and they'd be like, yeah man, that's hella cool or whatever.
Damn, that's crazy.
They never give me a ticket, they always give me a thumbs up or whatever, just want to check it out. But here in Nevada and Carson, it's not illegal to have it, so you can't get pulled over for it.
God damn. That's crazy. I've never been in 500 horsepower.
When you're trying to do a pull in the hot.
Yeah, it's not as
hard as when it's
hard,
cool.
for sure. Like Sabas said, right now it's really hot, so it obviously won't pull as hard as it would when it's like, I don't know what, like 70 degrees outside.
Like even my phone actually, it's pretty hot out.
Check out how hot that is.
So it's pretty hot. I think it's probably like 95 or 100 right now.
Oh my god, dude, that is so fucking fast. It's so loud. I think it's a lot louder from the outside, to be quite honest with you guys. That is crazy. I don't know, dude. I could see an Evo in my future for sure. Just because of this car, man. That's crazy. So we're gonna head out of this spot. We're gonna go get some rollers. We're also gonna head over to Washoe Park, where we can get some really nice pictures in this harsh sunlight. My car is nothing compared to that one. It's gonna feel so much slower now that I was in that one. Probably the best spot we're gonna find this early in the day. There's just super harsh lighting right now, and this is the only shady spot that we found. So we're gonna get some pictures. Hopefully they come out good. Just got done shooting the Evo. This thing, dude, Sabas, you did a good job with this thing, dude. It looks so fucking good. The cool thing that Sabas was telling me also is that he did both things. So it looks good and it's fast.
Yeah, pretty much got the show angle to it, which not a lot of people do. So I mean, best of both worlds, so why not?
Hell yeah, dude.
Why limit yourself to one thing only? I feel like that's kind of limiting yourself to only one thing. So.
Do me a favor, guys, go follow Sabas and his Evo on Instagram. I'm gonna put it right here. Thanks for coming out, bro.
Yep, no
appreciate it.
Yep.
Hell yeah. I'm sure we'll meet up again, Ongo and everyone.
Yeah, probably soon.
So they can see this in person, because damn. I had a lot of fun today. Thank you to Sabas for coming out. If you guys liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. We'll definitely be doing a lot more like this. It's way too hot here though. I'm going back home where it's cool. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.